In the rolling hills of Dorset, multiple Olympic, world and European medalist William Fox Pitt has found a new rhythm. He's no longer chasing podium places, but now helping shape the next generation of riders and horses that will carry his legacy forward.
Life is pretty damn good. Away from competing now, I compete at lower levels, but now I'm very busy at home, sometimes as busy as I ever was. I've had years of pressure in the sport. I've loved the pressure, I've thrived on the pressure, and I've always imagined how hard it would be to kind of suddenly not have that drive, but it's great. I always thought, when I stop eventing, what am I going to replace that adrenaline with? What is going to drive me? And actually, I don't want it. I no longer want to feel sick in the morning when I wake up. I no longer want to think, God, I wish I was anywhere else but at a big event.
Well, I think the stress has come out since William's stopped competing. Certainly, as a family, we've been on that journey with him, which has been incredible. There was a bit of a gear change after his fall in 2015. And so probably we realised then, what could happen. And so that last 10 years was maybe a little bit different from the 10 years before. And I felt that he went out on his terms, he controlled his exit, and that's meant this next chapter has been so much more straightforward because he's incredibly comfortable with the decision.
When you're happy with that walk, it's always good to establish the walk first and then go on into trot when you're ready. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying my training. I've got Shelby Brost here from Canada, and she has been here just this one season. She's an aspiring event rider. She's competed up to 4-star level and wants to become established at that level, is really looking at the big time. So she's got a couple of horses here. I mean, it's a big, big decision to fly your horses around the world and base yourself in a foreign country, and she's done amazingly well taking it all on. My main job, I would say, is working for Team Brazil as their coach and selector, but mainly coach. And they're a fantastic lot of people to work with. A lot of them have got some good horses, and they're based in the UK. A couple of trips to Brazil a year, doing some coaching over there, some clinics, which is excellent, up in Sao Paulo and down at Rio. One of my principles in training is just having a rider that is adaptable to the horse they're on, a rider that's able to feel the individual horse's requirements. Some riders can be very, very good riders, very stylish, very good eye, but lack that ability to relate to the individual horse and that horse's specific requirements. I'm actually learning a lot through training. There's lots that I wish I'd kind of was doing more when I was riding that I'm now training. As when I'm seeing things, ideas and exercises come to mind that were never in my mind when I was riding. I'm not a very structured person, so it's quite funny for me to hear myself talk about structure and planning and forward thinking, because that in many ways is not me. I'm a little bit disorganized and a bit chaotic, and I'm always late, and I'm always trying to fit too much into a day, and all those things. And I'm totally teaching the opposite. You cannot be chaotic, you cannot be disorganized, you've got to be very structured and very in a process. None of that applied to me in any way, I'm sure.
I think it's quite interesting looking at William the coach as opposed to William the competitor, because he's having to get a little bit more insight into the fallibility of the competitor. And I think it's been very natural to him. The thing with William is he never sees a problem. Everything is a solution. There is never a problem. And if things go wrong, then he's always just gone, well, I won't do it again, or what learning can I take from it? So when he sees people really stressed out and really worrying, he just cannot understand it. But I think he had such an established system here over so many years that sharing that, he's really enjoying. And I think he's enjoying really sharing the process. The heart of everything is the welfare of the horse and the horse doing things in its own time. And I think that's very, very important to him, that riders of the next generation very much take that on board.
So here we have quite a collection of homebreds. I'm sitting on one of my first ones. This was the second one I did. by Tomatillo, who is Tamarolo's clone, out of the thoroughbred mare, who is by Linamix, thoroughbred mare that Joss and Nikki Hanbury gave me for my 50th. She's a lovely mare, and she's now 5. And her full brother is standing right there. I'm wanting to say hello to his sister, and he is 3 and he's just starting his being broken in life. And then I've got another couple here. The grey is a half Connemara, who actually I didn't breed him. I bought him as a companion when he was a foal. And the one that we're talking to now, who's a big chap. The idea is to breed a horse or 2 for my daughters, rather than having to go out and buying them very expensive flash animals. I thought we'd breed some of our own. Quite a crazy idea, but yeah, what happens? Maybe they'll ride one, might sell one, I might keep one, because maybe one's going to win badminton. Who knows? My support network has been instrumental in my career, without doubt. It's all been about who's on the ground. I've been so lucky with my owners, giving me very generously some amazing horses. And I've had fantastic sponsors, which has enabled me to do it. But at the end of the day, you know, it comes down to Alice, my wife, who really has completely supported me through this whole crazy journey. She's been amazing. I've had a fantastic career. My achievements have been surprisingly good, and I never really set out thinking that I want to do this and I've got to do that, and I didn't have childhood dreams of winning badminton and Burghley and Olympics. I really just had a good time of it, and now I think I've done it. I feel very happy that I've done it. I'm quite relieved that I've done it. I watch everyone now, you know, out there working away and slaving away, and I think, you know, it's your turn now.